All right. Let's continue to day 5 now. So, let's see. Just to warm up, let's practice some conversation starters. So, describe your perfect day, Sylvia, from the time that you wake up until you go to bed. What is your perfect day like?
My perfect day is when I stay with my son, with my dad, when I don't work all day, when I take a relax.
Yeah, that's good. So, yeah, my perfect day would be a day I can relax and spend time with the people I love, right? Good. Yeah, so from the time you wake up till you go to bed, I would say my perfect day, I drink coffee in the morning, relax, spend time with my friends in the afternoon, have a really good dinner, maybe watch a movie, and then go to bed. Yeah. Sounds nice. This is a hard question. If you could invent something that would make life easier, what would it be? And how would it work? That's a really hard question. You could invent something that would make life easier, what would it be? Do you have any idea of something you could invent? Yeah.
That is for
Yeah.
me.
Now it's only you and me right now. Fernando said he had to go. He told me he had to leave.
Okay. It's for easy. The most easy for me.
So let's look at this question. If you could invent something, si pudieras inventar algo, right? If you could invent something that would make life easier, que haría más fácil la vida, right? If you could invent something that would make life easier, what would it be?
Okay. If I want to invent something is if I don't want to can if I don't want to get up very early forgot to work, and I have to take it easy my life and live with my parents, stay with my family every day.
Yeah.
Take it easy my life.
Yeah. Well,
But
that is.
I can't.
But sorry, what? But you can't what? Oh, but you can't.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you would say like I would invent something that would let me spend more time with my family. I would invent a machine that does my job. That way, I don't have to work and I can spend time with my family instead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we're talking about invenciones, cosas que podríamos inventar. Yeah. What would it be and how would it work? So, no, I don't know how it would work. No sé cómo funcionaría. I don't know how it would work, but I would invent something that would make my life easier, that would let me spend more time with my family. All right. Let's practice this vocabulary. Personality adjectives. So number 1, what do you do when someone is being a jerk to you? You know the word jerk?
No.
A jerk, let's see, is somebody who is being somebody mean. Somebody who is not nice is a jerk. I don't know. Let's see. What's a word for jerk in Spanish?
It's like somebody is mad, somebody never is happy.
No, it's like somebody who is mean, somebody who is not friendly. Jerk is
Okay.
like, yeah. Mi traductor dice imbécil, ¿no? Pero puede describir normalmente una persona que no es amable. So, what do you do when someone is being a jerk to you?
I think try to speak good word
Mhm.
with the people, or I can try to talk every day, say good morning, how are
Mhm.
you? Let's go to work, let's go to make some fun. Or if the people don't listen to me, I try to talk in again or something like
Mhm.
that.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So, if someone is being a jerk, they're being mean or not nice, yeah, you try to be friendly, and you try again and again to be nice. But sometimes if somebody is a jerk,
Yeah,
they are, no matter what, it doesn't matter what you do, they're not nice. So you try to be nice to them, but maybe you have to ignore them.
yeah,
Yeah, but that's good. All right, number 2, do you know someone who is really weird?
really weird.
Yeah, really weird. Muy extraño, muy raro.
Really weird.
Yeah, really weird. Realmente extraño. Muy extraño. Really weird. Do you know someone who is really weird?
When someone is really weird, maybe maybe is using drugs or something, or
Yeah.
maybe has problems with something or something that.
Yeah, that could be possibly. So, but um it could be weird, like could be with problems, but someone who is really weird can be someone unique, somebody, alguien que es único o diferente. No, no es necesariamente malo como alguien que usa drogas, ¿verdad? Es alguien que es extraño, diferente que otras personas. But
Uh-huh.
do you know someone? ¿Conoces a alguien? Tienes. Do you know someone who is really weird?
Yeah, in my job, and that man in some days is nice, and some day is don't talk to with somebody else, and
Oh,
they talk to, and they doesn't talk to anybody, but
mm-hmm.
never say nothing. Only if he say good morning, I answer, and they don't answer, something
Huh.
like that.
Okay. Yeah, that is weird, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes he says hello, sometimes he doesn't talk. That
yeah,
that that is weird, right? So you know someone at work who is really weird. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That people is weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that person is weird. All
Okay.
right. Yeah. Yeah, weird, extraño, raro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Number 3, what kind of people do you like?
I like the people who I like the people friendly because I
Okay,
like talking. I
good.
like talking with the people. I like that.
Okay, yeah. So that's good. I like friendly people. You can say it
Yeah.
because I like to talk to people. So you can say I like friendly people, or I like people who are friendly. Okay. So what kind of people do you dislike? What kind of people do you dislike or you don't like?
I dislike people who talking, how do you say, in some days. Some days talking to you and some days doesn't talking to
Yeah.
you.
So yeah, I dislike people who talk to you some days and don't talk to you other days.
Yeah.
Or I dislike people who talk to me some days and don't talk to me other days. Yeah, that is strange because you think, are you my friend or do you not care? Right? So
Yeah, it's weird people.
yeah,
Can I say weird people?
you can't say that. I dislike weird people. Dislike weird people. But some people like weird people. Like, me gusta la gente extraña porque piensan diferente. No, no siempre es malo, pero weird puede ser malo o puede ser, bueno, dependiente en cómo lo usamos, ¿verdad? Weird es decir, oh, él es muy raro, no me habla a veces y a veces sí. O él es muy raro, muy creativo, me gusta la manera de que piensa, right? So weird can be good or bad depending on the context.
Uh-huh.
But that's good. Okay, let's continue to number 4. What do you think is an important characteristic of a friend or family member?
I think the important character of friendly is when we we help
Okay,
we help with something.
good. Yeah. So an important characteristic of a friend is um, that they help when you need help. Yeah, that's good. So you can say it is important for my friends to be helpful. Yeah, it's important for my friends to be helpful. That is an important characteristic of a friend or a family member. All right, good. And number 5, I think constructive criticism is good, but sometimes it can go too far. So can you give me an example of when constructive criticism may turn out bad? This is a little bit complicated, so you can ask questions if you have a question about it, but let's see. Constructive criticism, what does that mean?
Uh, um, for example, I have a friend in my work.
Mm-hmm.
My 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 friend asked me for alcohol, but I don't have alcohol. I have sanitizer.
Okay.
And I say, I don't have alcohol, but I have sanitizer. I can
Mm-hmm.
give it to you sanitizer.
Mm-hmm.
And he say, I I I I have sanitizer for you, and he say, I have mask for you, and you give me sanitizer, and I give it to you mask.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good question. And
So, so here we're talking about something different. That's like So that person helped you, right? You gave them sanitizer and he gave you a mask, right?
Yeah.
Here, constructive criticism is like críticas constructivas, right? So it says constructive criticism cuando criticamos a alguien con la intención de ayudar a la persona, right? So eso es lo que llamamos constructive criticism, like críticas constructivas. I think constructive criticism is good, but sometimes it can go too far. A veces es demasiado o va o no es bueno. It goes too far, va demasiado lejos, o mejor dicho, es demasiado crítico y no suficiente constructivo, right? I think constructive criticism is good, but sometimes it can go too far. So an example, like, let's see. That's difficult to think of an example. So my friend says, I need to, let's see. My friend says my cooking is bad, right? So my friend, let's see, they can help me get better at cooking. If they say, oh, your cooking is not that good, but if you use more lemon and more salt and pepper, you can be a better cook. So that would be constructive criticism because están criticando, pero con el fin de ayudar, right? But sometimes it's bad, right? A veces se ofende o no es para ayudar, solamente una crítica. So that, for example, my friend says my cooking is bad and doesn't help. Es un poco difícil pensar en un ejemplo de crítica constructiva.
Ok, yo no entendí la pregunta del ejemplo que le di ahorita.
Yeah, it's like, ¿me puede dar un ejemplo de cuando una crítica constructiva sale mal? Or when constructive criticism may turn out bad.
Ok, entonces, constructive, crítico, crisis es de algo que están criticando.
Sí, pero con la meta de ayudar al final. Es un crítico, una crítica, pero se llama constructiva porque no es un crítico para condenar a alguien o hacerle sentirse mal, sino para ayudar, con la meta de ayudar a alguien. Pues sería, si mi amigo dice que yo cocino mal, pero yo te ayudo a cocinar mejor, te doy unos consejos. Pero hay gente que critican demasiado a veces. I don't know, it's difficult.
Ok, se puede decir, I think you are not good cooking, but I can show you how you can cook better.
Yeah, that's a good example of constructive criticism, right? Una crítica, pero constructiva. So good. Okay. And last, okay, number 6. Give me 3 new personality adjectives that you have learned that best describe you. So you remember we learned these words like immature, mature, outgoing, shy, aggressive, passive. What else was there? Outgoing and shy. Oh yeah. So give me 3 new personality adjectives that you have learned that best describe you. These are personality adjectives, adjetivos de la personalidad que hemos estado practicando esta semana y la semana anterior. For example, I am immature sometimes, I am honest, and I am forgetful.
I think is I can say I am understand more English. I am understand more English.
So here, give me 3 new personality adjectives. Dame 3 adjetivos de personalidad que has aprendido que mejor te describen, that best describe you. Son estas palabras que hemos visto en esta clase y la clase de la semana anterior. Solamente das 3 ejemplos de adjetivos que describen de los que hemos aprendido, right? De estas palabras, right? Mature, immature, outgoing, shy, aggressive, passive, dishonest, honest. Habían otros también, pero estos son los adjetivos de personalidades de que estamos hablando en esta pregunta, right? So, for example, 3 personality adjectives. I am immature sometimes. I am honest, and I am forgetful, right? So just 3 of these adjectives that describe you.
Think.
One more time, what was that?
Think.
No entendí. ¿Cuál? I am ¿qué? What word?
Think.
No entendí. Es una de las palabras que hemos, bueno, de la lista que hemos aprendido en estas clases.
Sí. Oh, I'm laid back.
Okay. Oh, uptight.
Uptight.
Uptight. Okay.
My pronunciation is not good. It's uptight.
Uptight. Es difícil porque la I en inglés a veces es I, a veces es I, a veces es I, pues.
Yeah,
no es que tú.
That word is new one for me. Is why
yeah.
I don't. My pronunciation is not good.
Yeah. No, that's fine. No es tu pronunciación, es que el inglés, la pronunciación en inglés es difícil. Hay que practicar o memorizar cada palabra casi individualmente porque los vocales hacen sonidos diferentes en los casos. That's okay. I am uptight. Soy una persona tiesa o tensa. Or laid back. So I am laid back. Soy una persona relajada.
Yeah, I'm laid back.
So 3 personality adjectives. I am laid back. I am
mature.
I'm mature.
Mature, yeah.
Okay, and one more.
I'm creative.
Good. I am creative.
I'm creative, yeah.
Creative. Yeah. Yeah, very good. All right, so I am laid back. I am mature. I am creative.
Creative.
Yeah. Good. All right, let's continue. So now I will read about email. So follow and I will read. Okay, so new, modern communication, email. The internet has greatly changed the way that we communicate with each other. And the most commonly used method of communication in both our professional and personal lives is email. This new way of communicating with each other is largely a good thing, but as with anything, we must learn to do so responsibly. Here, we are going to discuss some best practices for using email so that our messages are clear, respectful, and well received by others. Okay, any questions about vocabulary here?
Respectful.
Respectful. Es muy similar a la palabra en español. Respectful. ¿Puedes adivinar lo que podría ser?
I don't know, but I think it's respectful. No es respetar.
Es respetuoso.
Oh, okay.
Viene de la misma palabra, pero respectful es un adjetivo como respetuoso. Describe el mensaje en este caso. So that our messages are clear, respectful, and well received. Para que nuestros mensajes estén claros, respetuosos y bien recibidos por otros. Yeah, respectful and respetuoso.
Respetuoso. Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
Okay. So, tip number one, consejo número uno. Tip number one, provide a descriptive subject so your recipient knows why he or she should open your email. So, the subject, el sujeto, like the subject in the email tells us what the email is about. So you need to provide a descriptive subject in your email so your recipient knows why he or she should open your email. Okay, so according to the Radicati group, okay, es un grupo de investigación, no sé. According to the Radicati group, the number of emails that someone sends and receives per day is 115. Because of this, most people manage an inbox with far too many emails. Far too many. Demasiados. Bien demasiados. Right? Far too many. If you have an important message for someone, it is critical that your subject conveys the message so that the person will open it. Okay? Questions here?
No.
So this is an example of a bad email. Subject, no subject. Email. The website is weird, but the article they reposted is pretty interesting. It's about roots here in Middle Georgia. Thought you might like it. So, what's wrong with this email? Why is this bad? What is wrong with this email?
There is no subject, is not for who is the email.
Yeah, good. There is no subject. And
there is no the name for who is the email.
Yeah, and there's no name. So we don't know who the email is for. We don't know. Yeah, there's no name and there's no subject. Yeah, good. And here is a good example of an email. Subject, appointment, reschedule, right? That's a good example because, yeah, the subject tells us this email is about an appointment and about a reschedule, changing the time. So, dear Dr. Miller, oh yeah, and it tells us who the message is for, Dr. Miller. Dear Dr. Miller, I will need to reschedule our appointment on Monday, May 27th, 2019 at 9 o'clock. I could make an appointment for the following Monday if that works for you. Please call me at 303-555-1902 to confirm. Thank you, Victoria Garcia. And she put her name here at the bottom too. So this is a good example of an email, right? Any questions about that?
No.
Here's another example where the subject says it's here. Well, what is here? What's here? I don't know. This subject is not descriptive. It's confusing. So this email is bad. All right, let's see. We got actually. So now write an email to your boss, okay? Write a subject that is good for the email, right? So now I want you to write an email to your boss. It can be about anything, okay? Do you have a pen and paper?
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, write an email to your boss and let me know when you finish. I'll give you maybe 3 or 4 minutes to write an email to your boss. Just imagine something that you would need to tell your boss in an email. Okay?
Okay.
And let me know when you finish.
Okay.
And let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
Mhm.
Faire. Course.
Okay.
All right. So what is your subject for your email?
My subject for email is this is Sylvia.
Okay.
This is
Eh.
Sylvia.
Continue.
This is Sylvia. I don't go to work today. I have an appointment. I have an appointment today. See you tomorrow morning.
Okay. So your message is good. Your subject, instead of this is Sylvia, the subject could be, I can't come to work. Right? More specific, right? It tells us what the message is about. Yeah, and instead of saying, I don't come to work, you would say, I can't, no puedo. In vez de, I don't come to work is like, no vengo. I can't, no puedo ir. I can't come to work today. But yeah, your message is good. I can't come to work today. I have an appointment. See you tomorrow. But remember, the subject should tell us what the email is about. So the subject can be more specific. I can't come to work today. Right? Okay. Eso tiene sentido con el sujeto debe resumir lo que contiene el mensaje, ¿no? But good.
Oh,
Sorry?
okay. Yes, I can't. No, I don't.
Es mejor I can't. I don't come to work today. Yeah, suena un poco raro. Mejor I can't. No puedo. I can't come to work today.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't come to work today. I can't help. I can't. Yeah. All right. That's good. Okay. Now, let's review a few of versus few of. Estos son muy parecidos, right? The only difference, la única diferencia, the only difference is la A, right? Con la a few of quiere decir some, algunos, right? Pero si no lleva la A, casi cero, right? So a few of is algunos. Few of is casi nunca, o casi nada, disculpe, casi nada, casi cero. Okay, for example, we have a few apples left. Tenemos un par de manzanas. Yeah. Pero decimos, si decimos we have few apples left, is pocos. So a few is como algunos. Few is like pocos. Son muy parecidos, pero diferentes, distintos. Okay? And few we use with countable nouns, right? A few apples, a few friends, a few days, a few years. Then we have a little and little. This is for uncountable nouns like time, sugar, bread. Okay, again, a little is algo de, and little is poco de. So a little, some. Vamos a ver el ejemplo abajo en este columno. I have a little coffee. Okay, tengo algo de café. I have a little coffee. Pero si evitamos la A, I have little coffee. Tengo poco café. I have little coffee. So a little is some. Little is almost zero. Casi cero. Okay. So solamente esta A cambia el significado de estas palabras un poco. So let's see more examples. Okay, this first example. I thought I ate all the apples yesterday, but I have a few left. But I have some left. Right? That's a good thing. I have some left. Okay. But let's look over here. I need to buy more oranges soon because I have few left. That's a bad thing. Well, it's negative, right? Pocos. Okay, back over here. I will go to bed early tonight, so I will have a little more time to sleep, right? Un poco más tiempo. A little more time to sleep. That's good. I'll go to bed early tonight, so I will have a little more time to sleep. But over here, after paying rent this month, I have little money left. Tengo poco dinero. Okay, queda. Okay. So, en general, si la expresión lleva la A, el contexto es positivo. Si no lleva la A, el contexto es que no queda nada de la cosa, es malo. It's bad. All right. Any questions about that? No? All right, so let's practice and see a few, a little, and little. So for number one, what do you think?
Let me see. Would you like a few wine with your meal?
So it would be, would you like a little wine with your meal? Because a few is for countable. Few. A few is for countable. A little, little, uncountable. It's like a little wine is un poco de vino. Like wine is uncountable. Y cuando digo que es uncountable, incontable, quiero decir que necesitamos otra medida para contarlo. No contamos un vino, dos vinos, tres vinos. Pues es uncountable. Para hacerlo contable, tenemos que hablar en vasos o copas. So, would you like a little wine? Or would you like a few cups of wine? Eso tiene sentido. Does that make sense? Cuando usamos little y cuando usamos few? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So remember, a few is para cosas que podemos contar.
Few is for cups, for when I can count something.
Yeah, right. 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. Pero no decimos 1 wine, 2 wine, 3 wine. Necesitamos una medida para contarlo. Pues few lo usamos con cosas que sí podemos contar. Cups of wine. A little lo usamos con cosas que no realmente no usamos, no contamos como 1, 2, 3 vinos. No, 1, 2, 3 copas. So little, a little wine. Would you like a little wine with your meal? Un poco de vino? All right. So let's try number 2.
your problem so I can help. Okay, there is
Hard.
I can do to help you solve your problem so I can help.
Yeah. So, I can't help. All right. So, sabemos que el contexto de esta oración es negativo. Ok. Eso puede ayudar en elegir entre las opciones. Okay. A few and a little is good. Few and little is.
There is a few. There is a few. I can, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a few
It is.
I can do to help you solve your problem so I can help.
So this is hard, but remember, let's see. Vamos a retrasar, vamos aquí, right? So, let's look here again. A few is positive. I have some. A little is positive. It's good, some. But when it's just few or little, cuando no lleva la A, es muy poco. It's menos. It's negative. It's bad. So a few, good. A little, good. Few, little, muy poco. Normalmente el contexto es negativo. As a number 2 here, no puedo ayudar. El contexto es negativo. Pues no es, hay un poco que puedo ayudar, que puedo hacer es, hay muy poco que puedo hacer para ayudar. There is little I can do to help you solve your problem. So I can't help. There is little I can do. I'm muy poco que puedo hacer. A little is like some, but little like almost none, almost nothing. There is almost nothing I can do to help you solve your problem. So I can't help. So that one's hard. That was difficult. Number 3 is I think is a good example. Let's try number 3.
I like to drive different types to cheese.
Types of
I
cheese.
like to try different type of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I like to try a little different type of cheese.
So remember that a few and few is for countable, and a little uncountable. So types of cheese. Can you count types of cheese?
Okay, is a little? I like to try a little?
It is a few. A few. So a little is for uncountable things, right? But a type of cheese, I can count one type of cheese, 2 types of cheese, 3 types of cheese. So types of cheese are countable. Oops. Vamos a ver. Okay. I'd like to try a few. So a few is like, I'd like to try some different types of cheese. Unos tipos diferentes, right? A little no sirve aquí porque a little is for uncountable. So different types of cheese, we can count. 1 type of cheese, 2 types of cheese, 3 types of cheese. The answer is a few. I'd like to try a few different types of cheese, right? Okay, so now let's look at number 4. Time. Is time countable or uncountable?
She had a little, she had.
So let's look, before you try to answer the question, time. Time, is time countable or uncountable?
Is countable?
It's actually uncountable. Because to count time, we need to say minutes or hours. Minutes or hours are countable, right? So I don't say I need 1 time, I need 2 time. No, I say I need 5 minutes. I need 2 hours. So minutes or hours son las medidas que usamos para contar time, pero time es la idea de tiempo. En total no contamos un tiempo, 2 tiempos, 3 tiempos, right? So time is uncountable. Otro ejemplo parecido es money. Money, uno pensaría que es contable porque es algo que podemos contar porque contamos dinero, pero no decimos 1 money, 2 money, 3 money, no decimos 1 dinero, 3 dinero, decimos $1. So dollars and cents are countable, right? Time and money son la idea en general y no contamos con, necesitamos una medida para contar time or money. So cuando hablamos de time en sí, es uncountable. Pues sabemos que no es a few, because a few solo es para cosas que podemos contar, right? A few apples, a few hours. So, ya que resolvemos que time no es contable, no es a few, solo hay que decidir entre a little, algo de, or little, poco de, dependiente en el contexto de la oración. Right? So, yeah, what do you think?
Entonces, she had a little time.
She had a little.
Yeah.
Si vemos el final de la oración, she didn't do well. No lo hice bien. No le salió bien. Pues hay que elegir entre el contexto positivo y el contexto negativo. Ella no le salió bien. So, she had little time. No es tenía algo de tiempo, pues no le salió bien. Ella tenía muy poco tiempo, pues le salió mal. So she had little
She
time.
had a little time.
Yeah, little is like muy poco tiempo, poco de tiempo. Pues esto es un poco complejo. Primero hay que decidir la cosa de que estamos hablando aquí, time. ¿Es algo que podemos contar o no? Y después de decidir, bueno, si es little or few, hay que decidir entre a little, a few. Pues eso, hay varios niveles de análisis para la respuesta. Eso son un poco difíciles. ¿No? Vamos a ver la tabla una otra vez.
A ver, déjeme acomodo mi teléfono porque no lo estoy oyendo bien.
Ok.
A ver. Jerry. No oigo, mijo, ¿qué le puedo mover al teléfono? No oigo nada.
Aquí, el volumen.
No tiene. A ver, ahí.
Hmm?
Ahí sí, ahí lo oigo.
Okay, now you can see. Okay, let me see. Listen. That was 3. Give me one more minute. Let's see. Okay, so let's just review this. Few of and a few of are for countable nouns, things we can count. Like, let's see. I'll give you an example. Something countable is pieces of bread, right? Pedazos de pan. Something uncountable is bread. Y es porque necesitamos una unidad, una medida, right? No decimos tres pedazos. Por eso se llama. So, few and a few of are for countable nouns. A few pieces of bread, a few cups of wine, a few apples. Yeah. And a few of means some. Algo de. Few of is poco de. Right? So we have a few apples left. It's good. We have some apples left. Pero si solo quitamos la A, we have few apples left. Nos queda pocos. Right? So, yeah. This is for countable nouns. Whereas we use little for uncountable nouns. Right? I have little, let's see. I have a little coffee. Tengo un poco de café. No, I have a little coffee. Coffee, uncountable. Right? Porque no decimos 1 coffee, 2 coffee, 3 coffee. We say cups of coffee. Para contar, necesitamos una medida, copas. So cups of coffee is countable. Okay, so I have a little coffee. Tengo un poco de café. Or I have little coffee. Tengo muy poco. Okay? So con a few and a little, hay que ver si la cosa de que hablamos es algo que podemos contar o no. And let's see. Yeah, and otra vez, cuando lleva la a few, or a little, es un contexto positivo. I have a few left. Eso, me quedan algunos. Tengo algunos. I have a few left. I have a little more time. Tengo un poco más tiempo. Algo bueno. Something good. Si no lleva la A, I have few left. Me quedan muy pocos. Tengo muy pocos. And after paying rent this month, I have little money left. Yeah, so right here, apples are countable. Okay. Oranges are countable, right? 1 apple, 2 apple, 3 apples. 1 orange, 2 oranges, 3 oranges. But time is uncountable. Money is uncountable. Because we do not say 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. We say 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Money, no decimos 1 money, 2 money, 3 money. Decimos $1, $2, $3. Se considera uncountable. No se puede contar. Right? Okay. Pues yo sé que esto es mucha información, es un poco difícil. Porque hay que ver varias cosas antes de decidir entre estas opciones, right? But let's see. Let's do number 7. Can you see number 7 here?
Number 7, yes.
Okay, try number 7.
Number 7.
So first, can we count dollars? $1, $2, $3?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so dollars are countable. So we know that we need to use a few or few because it's countable. Little, we do not use for this.
Yes. Number 7.
Yeah,
Could I borrow a few dollars?
yeah. Could I borrow a few dollars? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, what about number 8? She offered to give him tips. Can we count tips?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we can. So we know it's not a little, it's few or a few.
A few.
Yeah, she offered to give him a few tips. She offered to give him some tips. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah. A good way to remember this, let's say, can I borrow a few dollars? Because a few is for countable things. A few dollars. We could also say, can I borrow a little money? That's uncountable.
Can I use both, a few or a little?
So a few solo usamos con cosas contables que podemos o cosas que podemos contar. Dollars, sí, podemos contar. $1, $2, $3.
Yeah.
But if you use a little, you have to use a different word, right? A little is for things that we don't count, right? Like money. Yeah. So you can't use both. They're used in different situations. Can I borrow a little money or can I borrow a few dollars?
Oh,
Was a little or little is for uncountable. A few or few is for countable.
okay.
So aquí hay un ejemplo. Este ejemplo puede ayudar en recordar cuando usamos cuál, right? En un ejemplo parecido. I need, let's see.
Or can I say Can you borrow little money?
Yeah. Can you borrow a little money? ¿Tú puedes tomar préstamos un poco de dinero? Tomar un poco de dinero. Yeah, can you borrow a little? Little, siempre podemos usar con money, porque money is uncountable. Uh-huh. So, countable things include, let's see, dollars, minutes, pieces of bread, cups of wine, cups of sugar, right? Those are all countable. Uncountable would be money, time, bread, wine, sugar. And we call this uncountable, incontable, algo que no se puede contar, porque no contamos estas cosas sin una medida, otra unidad de medida, right?
Okay.
Con todo que es uncountable, usamos a little or little. Con todo que es, que podemos contar con números $1, $2, $3, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 piece of bread, 2 pieces of bread, 3 pieces of bread, 1 cup of wine, 2 cups of wine, 3 cups of wine. These are all countable. We use a few or few. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This will take more practice. This is a little bit complicated, but yeah, that's a good start. Yeah, continue to practice.
Yeah, when I practice, I understand more.
Yeah, of course. And this is, like I said, that's complicated. It's a little bit hard at first. But that's a good start.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let's just do a little bit more before we finish.
Okay.
Let's review comparative adjectives. So, to make a comparison, you need to know how to turn an adjective into a comparative. It's and we use a comparative to talk about 2 items, right? The black phone is louder than the white phone. And superlatives we use for 3 or more things that we compare. Out of all 3 phones, the pink one is the loudest. Okay, so louder is a comparative. We use it to compare 2 things. The loudest is a superlative. We use it to compare 3 or more things. Yeah.
What is louder?
Good question. So, do you know how to say loud? What does loud mean in Spanish?
I don't know.
Okay, loud is ruidoso. Louder is más ruidoso. O loud, más alto el volumen. A ver. Loud. Es alto volumen, ruidoso o alto volumen. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but when we say the black phone is louder, solo agregar ER lo hace un comparativo, un adjetivo que podemos usar para comparar las cosas, right? The black phone is louder than the white phone.
Oh, okay.
We can say the black phone is loud. Es ruidoso. Or the black phone is louder, más ruidoso than que the white phone. Yeah, so ruidoso y más ruidoso. And lo más ruidoso is the loudest. Right, so todos esos vienen del adjetivo loud, right? Y para hacer las palabras que usamos para comparar en inglés, para los que son regulares, solo agregamos ER. O para hacer el superlativo, lo más de algún adjetivo, agregamos EST. EST. Loud, louder, loudest. Ruidoso, más ruidoso, lo más ruidoso. Okay?
Okay.
So, English has 3 types of comparative adjectives. So, for regular comparative adjectives, we add ER or EST. So let's see. For example, like, I am tall, right? My brother is taller than me. And my sister is the tallest. Es lo más alta. Okay. So that is a regular comparative. Tall, alto. Taller, más alto. The tallest, lo más alto. Okay. So that is a regular comparative adjective. Cuando son regulares, solo agregamos ER para hacer el comparativo y agregamos EST para el superlativo. Okay. Otros no siguen ese formulario. Otros usamos more and most, okay, in front of the adjectives. So, for example, expensive, right? We say more expensive, más caro, and the most expensive, lo más caro. Right, so my computer is expensive. His computer is more expensive. Your computer is the most expensive. Okay. And there are irregular adjectives too, where they change completely. So, por ejemplo, for example, good, better, the best. No sigue el patrón. Por eso no es good, gooder, the goodest. Eso suena muy mal porque no es normal. Es good es irregular cuando se hace comparaciones superlativos. Good, better, the best. Bueno, mejor, lo mejor. Okay, so these are regular comparative adjectives, right? So loud, ruidoso, comparative, louder, más ruidoso, the superlative, loudest, lo más ruidoso. So let's see. What about cheap? How would you,
Caro, cheap.
cheap is the opposite of caro, lo contrario.
Okay.
Es barato. Okay?
Cheap es barato.
Yeah, cheap, barato.
Okay.
So, how do you say más barato? Sigue la misma patrón aquí. How do you say más barato?
Cheaper.
Cheaper. Yeah. And how do you say lo más barato?
Cheapest.
The cheapest. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, high. All right. How do you say más alto?
Tall.
Okay, so
Tallest.
taller and tallest. Si hablamos de la altura de una persona, yeah, it would be tall, taller, tallest. Tenemos la otra palabra en inglés para alto, high, como alta calidad, high quality. Say high, higher, and highest. Okay, so high habla de altura, pero no de algo que no es necesariamente cuánto mide. Huh?
No altura de persona.
Yeah, de una cosa o algo en el aire is high. Porque no es tall. Tal es una, yeah. High is just alto. O en de cosas o cosas. No habla de la altura, la medida, pero que están muy arribas, por ejemplo. High, higher, highest. Okay.
Okay.
Low es bajo en el mismo sentido que high es alto. Low, lower, lowest. Yeah, y lo usamos para hablar de precios también. Okay. The price is higher. The price of this TV is higher than that TV. The price of this TV is lower. This is the highest price. This is the lowest price. Okay. What about quiet? Can you make the comparative and the superlative for quiet?
Quiet. Quiet. No.
It's regular, so
It's
más quiet is como que no hace ruido, right? Quiet. You say quieter and the quietest.
quiet.
Yeah. Quiet is silencioso o bajo de volumen, right? So quiet, quieter, quietest. Okay. Todos estos son regulares, pretty, prettier, prettiest. All right. Ugly, uglier, ugliest. Yeah. So, con todos estos, para hacer una comparación más ruidoso, más barato, más alto, solo agregamos ER. This is louder. This is cheaper. This is higher. This is lower. This is quieter. This is prettier. This is uglier. Right? Para comparaciones en general, usamos este final en vez de otra palabra. Okay?
Okay.
Pero con palabras más largas, ponemos more and most in front of the adjectives. Affordable quiere decir como alcanzable de precio, no caro, a buen precio, económico, económico. So affordable. The comparative is more affordable. The superlative is the most affordable. Expensive, more expensive, the most expensive. So, por ejemplo, nunca decimos affordabler or the affordablest. Con palabras más largas con estos, es necesario usar more or most en frente para hacer la comparación o el
More and more.
yeah, more affordable, the most affordable. More expensive, the most expensive.
More and more. Okay.
And last, irregular comparatives. These change completely, right? So to say mejor, no decimos more good or gooder, decimos better.
Better.
Yeah. And lo mejor, the best, right? Good, better, the best. Bad es como malo y peor. Bad, worse. Y lo peor, the worst. Con la T. Right? So we will stop here for today. Okay. So during the week, practice those vocabulary words, personality vocabulary, and comparative adjectives. Okay. Si puedes repasar. Okay.
Okay.
All right, but we will stop here for today. Any questions for me before